Hi everyone and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'm so glad you're here, and just for today I thought I would film an empties video, and what basically that is just products that I've used for a couple of months now and now they're empty, and it's just whether or not I'm going to be repurchasing, and if I am, what my reasons are for that, and if I'm not, just why I'm not repurchasing the product. Now these are just all my personal opinions. It's nothing that I don't like any of the products, it's just my personal opinion. So what I will do, I've got them all here, so what I will do, I'll start off going from like cleansers all the way through to like serums and like hydrators and things like that, just so it is a little bit more easier as well. So starting off, I'm sure this will be no surprise to anyone, I'm going to start off with Balm cleansers. So my first one is probably my favourite Balm cleanser of all time. This is from Elemis and it's their Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. And if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I am obsessed with this balm cleanser. It's such an amazing and luxurious product that is so amazing. I just literally can't explain it to you. So this does retail for £41, which I personally do think is worth it. Although it is a balm cleanser, you can use it as a little mini mask too. So it's also like a 2-in-1 type of thing. You do get 105 grams of product. Looks like this. You can see there's a tiny little bit left in it, but it's practically empty. So you can see there's quite a good amount of product, what you do get for your money. Now, I will use this as a morning cleanse or PM cleanse, as a double cleanse. And what I do like to do, I'll put it all over my face, warm it up in the palm of my hands, put it all over my face, and then taking a warm washcloth in the morning, something like this, which is a microfiber cloth from Primark. As you can see, it is a little bit stained, but these are brilliant. They are so good. Because it is microfiber, it does stick to the surface of the skin and it does give you a good polish, and they literally remove everything. These are £1.50 in Primark and so good. I seen a Dean Bagger talking about these and they were literally amazing. So perfect for as well if you are travelling, you can just literally roll up into a little ball or fold it up. It's ideal. So once I've got the balm cleanser on, I'll either, if it's morning, I'll just wash it straight off. But if it is in the evening, now through the week I don't wear makeup at all, so this is just ideal for me. I'll just go in with the first cleanse and then I'll get in the shower and I'll probably leave it on for about 5 or 10 minutes or so, just letting it work into the skin. And also as well with the steam of the shower, it does activate it too. So I'll then, once I've got out the shower, take the microfiber cloth, make sure it is warm. You don't want to be using a hot cloth because you can burst blood vessels in your skin. So what I'll do, make sure it's nice and warm, and then I'll just gently press this over my skin and then give it a good polish in circular motions all over the skin, and it's perfect. It literally removes everything. So I'd really recommend these cloths. They're so ideal. But this I will definitely be repurchasing. As a matter of fact, I've actually got the mini one, which I have already repurchased. I'm actually going down to Ascot on Wednesday for Ladies' Day on Thursday, but by the time this video is up, it'll have probably already been maybe. But this is ideal because of the size. It's 20 grams. I paid £9 for it and it's just so ideal. This can literally go anywhere. It's going to fit in any makeup case, skincare bags, anything like that. Because of the size, it's so good. And also as well, if you are going on holiday this year or you need hand luggage, this again is great because it'll just fit inside your hand luggage, and it's under 100ml, so it's a win-win. But I honestly couldn't rave these products enough. The smell, it actually smells so nice. It's unbelievable. I'll just quickly show you from this one the consistency. This is more of an oil-based cleanser, so it does remove every bit of makeup, every bit of dirt and grime, what basically you've collected throughout the day. So it looks like this, but as soon as your finger hits it, or your hands or your face, it melts. So you can see straight away, it literally just melts into the skin. And then you would take your washcloth and just polish it away. So amazing. Definitely will be repurchasing this. Now moving on to Emma Hardy. This is their Moringa Balm, another great product that I do love. And funny enough, I've had this since I was, not this one in particular, but I've been using Emma Hardy since I was about 19, when I very first saw Caroline Hyden talking to the Pixie Woo girls about it, saying how amazing it was. And that video was such a distinctive video because that was the first time alarm bells went off, and that was when I realised how much I did love skincare. And she was basically talking to Sam and Nick just about like how double cleanse and acetone, but she did mention this, and it's such an amazing product. It really is. Looks like this, completely empty. It smells lovely as well. Emma Hardy have got their own distinctive smell too, which is lovely. Now, I do really enjoy this balm. I think I'll always love this balm just because I've loved it ever since I was 19 and I first started in the skincare, like getting into skincare anyway. The only thing is, now for some bizarre reason, which I don't actually know why, the prices of this have actually increased. So this did used to be £39 and it's now £47. Now I'm not I'm not entirely sure as to why the prices have gone up, because as far as I am aware, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't actually know of any ingredients change, product change. As far as I'm aware, nothing has changed, but as I say, correct me if I'm wrong. And I know Emma Hardy, they haven't released any statements as to why the products have changed. And when I did look on the website, I did notice it's the whole range that has increased. I like their Brilliance facial oil, that's also increased by £8 too. So I'm not unsure as entirely why, but for £47, this is definitely more of a high-end product, a high-end cleanser, which not everybody has £47 for a cleanser, so I completely understand. But at this moment in time, I won't be repurchasing this, but having said that, I do have the tiny one, which is similar to this. I just don't have it with me at the minute. I do have the tiny one, which is that similar size, which again, perfect for travelling. It's around £10. So it's perfect for if you did want to try a balm cleanser out, but you didn't want to break the bank, you could always go and try the travel size, because it's a little mini one, but you're not breaking the bank, but you're still trying the products out and seeing if you like it or not. So always good to have. So just for this time, I won't be repurchasing this, but that's not to say that I won't in the future. And then moving on to Botanics. This is probably one of the newest balm cleansers I've tried. This is from In Boots. This is £8, so it's such an amazing price. Looks like this. As you can see, it's empty. It very much reminds me of Eve Lom, their cleansing balm, which is £55. So it is a hell of a lot cheaper compared to £55 to £8. But it does contain the microbeads, what Eve Lom does too. And once you put the balm onto your skin, the little microbeads, they do massage in and they do dissolve, so like they're fine for like the environment and things like that. But again, such a great product. Now, all this balm and all the other balms do come with a cloth as well, so you do get that as well as the actual balm cleanser itself. So I do think this is such a great product, and I think it's great for anybody who's maybe like new to the skincare industry or doesn't want to break the bank and spend loads of money on products that you're not sure are going to work for you. So for £8, I genuinely don't think you can go wrong. This is great for if you're like maybe 16, 17 and you just want to try out balm cleansers, or if you are a little bit older and you do just want to try something, this is also a great product. And as I say, it comes with the muslin cloth, so you can always just use that to take it off. But I really do like this product, so yes, I will be repurchasing this again. I do think it's such a good product. Then moving on to Pharmacy, this is Green Clean, and it looks like this, so it's empty anyway, but it's green, hence the name. So this is called the Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I think this retails for £32. You can get it off Cult or Pharmacy, and to be honest, this really is so good at taking makeup off, and because of the consistency, it just literally melts away like any stubborn eye makeup, mascara, anything like that. Now, one thing I will say, the formula to like compared to this, to like Elemis, there are different types of formulas. This is more of an oil formula, whereas this is more of like a smooth texture, if that makes sense. This is along the lines of Clinique Take the Day Off. Clinique Take the Day Off is more of a solid balm, whereas these are more of, once you've warmed up in the palm of your hand, it goes more oily and runny, but in a good way, if that makes sense. So this is honestly great for taking off makeup. At the moment, I won't be repurchasing it just because of how obsessed I am with Elemis. I'm just a die-hard fan for that. So at the minute, I won't be repurchasing this, but I still do think it does exactly what it says on the tin. It melts off makeup. So I really do. I do like it, and if anyone's got it, I actually seen it on Caroline Hyden's on her blog maybe last year or so, and Caroline's got, I love to try because I think she's brilliant. So she did recommend this, and it is such a great product. It's just at the moment I'm set on Elemis, so I won't actually be repurchasing this, but as I say, that's just for the time being. And then moving on to acid tones. So I'll start off with probably the best and most iconic product from Pixi. This is their Glow Tonic. And when I say I've never seen a change in product in my skin as I have with this, I literally couldn't believe the difference in my skin. So, quick story for you. I went on holiday last year to Crete, and I'd never tried glycolic acid before. I just thought, I'd seen Caroline talking about it, I'd seen everyone jumping on the bandwagon saying how brilliant it was, so I purchased it. And never got round to using it, but I thought I'll take it on holiday with me. So took it on holiday with me, and for like the first couple of days, obviously I just wanted to make sure my skin was protected. So I was just covering my face in like factor 50, not thinking anything of it, just wanting my skin to be protected. Now obviously throughout the day I was putting more and more on to stay protected. But as the days were getting on, I was coming out in like little blemishes and clogged pores basically, because obviously of throughout the heat and things like that, what you've got to take into consideration, and then you're putting loads of sun cream on, your skin can clog up, it's only natural. So this was on like the third or fourth day. I was having a little bit of breakout, mainly around my chin area, so completely normal. That's where the two can get oily as well. So I thought I'll try this then. And literally this was a game changer. This, I've never seen anything like it. This literally changed my skin and I've never looked back. I've used this every single day since last summer maybe, and it literally changed my skin. And for people who say like, oh, don't use glycolic every day, always just test your skin first, because I know for me personally, I can use glycolic every day because I have done, and I've been completely fine. And I do get compliments on my skin, and I genuinely believe it's down to a glycolic acid. So always just check. Now this is a 5%, and I think the pH is around a 3.4, so it's not too strong. I mean, it might tingle slightly, but it's just an amazing product, and I've used that ever since I got back off holiday last year. And it's called Glow Tonic for a reason, it literally glows. So honestly, just an amazing product. It is £18, I do think that's reasonable, but it also does come in a smaller bottle, which is £10. Again, perfect for if you did want to try it out first. But glycolic and hyaluronic acid are two of my favourite products, acids anyway. The reason being, glycolic will exfoliate any dead skin cells left on the surface of the skin. So throughout the day or throughout the week, whatever it may be, we do naturally build up dead skin cells. So this, I like to call it as like killing two birds with one stone. You're toning your skin, but an acid tone, I would personally opt for acetone, because you are giving your skin an exfoliation too. I mean, you can always go for a non-acidic toner, but I will always opt for an acidic toner just because I feel I get more benefits out of it. So that's that. We'll definitely be repurchasing it. I have also repurchased the mini one, which I've used up again. But you can get this in Marks and Spencer. You can get it on Pixi's website. I think ASOS now do it as well. There's so many brands that, or like stockists that do stock it. So definitely check them out. But amazing, like game changer. And then another glycolic acid is Alpha H Liquid Gold. Literally says on what it is on the tin, liquid gold. It's such an amazing product, like I'm obsessed with it. So I first tried this, again, probably just after I tried the glycolic, and I was just so like, oh my god, I need more of this glycolic acid, because I was so obsessed with it. But this is from Alpha H, and I do like to use this. I'll use Pixi mainly in the mornings and in the evening, but mainly I like to use this in the evening. Now this does recommend to use this every other night, but I will be completely honest, there has been days, nights even, where I've not thought about it and I've used this on 3 consecutive nights and my skin's been fine. But as I say, just always check it, just to make sure you're not going to have any reactions or anything like that, because it is glycolic. But this retails for £31.50. Again, I personally do think it's reasonable. It is 100ml, but the only thing is, when you take it off, it looks bigger than what it is. It's actually this big. So what I will do, I'll double cleanse, and then I'll get this, I don't think there's much in it, and then just pour this on like a cotton round or cotton pad. But I will put quite a generous amount on, and then what I will do is just sweep it all over your face. And as I say, you can get a slight tingle, but it's nothing too like aggressive or anything. but it's just so lovely. And I do actually love the story behind this, because the founder of Alpha H, Michelle, I was watching an interview and she said when she was formulating it like years and years and years ago, once she made it, she gave it to a friend to try who was having like problems with her skin, and she said, try this tonight and just see how you go. And her friend called her up the next morning and was like, this is liquid gold. So you can imagine like how amazing it is, and the rest is history. It is liquid gold. So this, I really would recommend it. As I say, always just double check though with your skin whether it's not gonna irritate you or anything, but an amazing product. I did also have liquid rose gold, which I did personally prefer. That does have a scent to it, and there is also some similarities, but all round it, great product. And as I say, I use that more evenings, but Glow Tonic I will use more in the daytime. But either or, I just like to mix and match. And then next up, we've got one of the probably most skincare brands that has took the industry by storm. This is The Ordinary. I'm sure this is no stranger to anybody. I literally am obsessed with the whole brand. I'm sure you all know, if you follow me on my blog, like how amazing this brand truly is. So this is their glycolic toner, which is 7% glycolic. It does have a pH of 3.6, so again, it's not going to be too strong on your skin, but it is still going to get rid of any dead skin cells, but also exfoliate the skin too. I like the applicator too. You just twist it up, pour it out, and then twist it back down. Again, on like a cotton round or cotton bud, not cotton buds, but like a little cotton pad, and just put that all over your face once you've cleansed or double cleansed in the evening. And it really is a great product, especially for the price. I mean, The Ordinary are known for creating amazing products, but for such good value. I know a lot of people have got different opinions on The Ordinary, but for me personally, and like the whole brand Deciem, I do really enjoy it. So I will definitely be repurchasing this. This is around £6 or £7. So you really can't complain. When you compare this to like Glow Tonic, this is 240ml, this is 250, but that's half the price. But if I am being completely honest, I think my heart will always be with Glow Tonic, just purely for the fact that I've seen such a huge difference in my skin in literally days with this. So this really is an amazing product. Having said that though, I will still repurchase The Ordinaries too. Now, coming on to hyaluronic acid. So this is from Timeless. Looks like this. It's their pure hyaluronic acid. They actually sent me this, and this was one of the first brands that ever sent me anything when I started out my blog. So it's still such a lovely thing to think about, and it is such a nice brand as well. So they sent me this, and they also sent me the B5 Hydrating Serum. Maybe it'll focus. I don't think it will. But this is the Hydrating Serum, the B5 anyway. But talking about the hyaluronic acid first, this was probably one of the best hyaluronic acids I've ever used when I first tried it. It was literally like water. It just went onto the skin so seamlessly and just soaked in so lovely. It comes with the pipette. There's literally nothing in this. And then just pours it out. I like to pour it in between like my hands, and what I will do, once I've cleansed and toned, I'll then gently just press it into the skin. You don't want to be rubbing it in because of the consistency. You just want to gently press it in. Now, the thing with hyaluronic acid is it takes 28 days for hyaluronic acid to reach the epidermis layer to our skin, which is the next layer. So you can imagine you need to really be using it daily. Now, the great thing with hyaluronic acid, anybody can use it, any skin type, because it's so gentle and it's practically like water on your skin. It just absorbs, and it's great for absorbing. And the benefits are it'll give you plump looking skin, hydrated skin, and who doesn't want hydrated skin? Like, that's all I've ever wanted, is hydrated skin. I'm quite dehydrated, so this was a godsend. And as I say, anybody can use it, even if you do have oily combination skin. This will still work. It's just hydration. So I think this retails for $9. The only thing is though, obviously because we are in the UK, if you are in the US, it's fine. But if you are in the UK, you've obviously got to take into consideration shipping, taxes and things like that. But for $9, you really can't complain. Like, It's such a really good brand and a product as well. And then moving on to the B5. Let's see if it'll focus. No, still won't focus. But this is the B5 the B5 serum. Again, another fantastic product. Comes also in the pipette style. I think there might be a tiny bit. No, not even left in this. Now, I like to use this when I ran out of the hyaluronic acid, and it was such a great product as well. Just a hydrating product too. It contains water, hyaluronic acid and B5, so great products to have in your skincare regime. So similar to the hyaluronic acid, I would cleanse and tone and then just gently press this into the skin. And then what I will do, I'll leave it about 10 minutes or so, just letting it absorb into the skin, make sure everything's fully absorbed. You always want to make sure everything's absorbed before applying another product, just so you're not building any products up, and also to prevent pilling too. I think this retails for $19. Again, bear in mind your shipping, your taxes, things like that, but it really is such a lovely hydrating product too. Like, as soon as you put it on, it just soaks in so well to the skin and just leaves it feeling hydrated, which is, for me, what I'm all about. So that's another great product. I will definitely be repurchasing the hyaluronic acid and this. Amazing. And last but not least is another product from The Ordinary, which is no surprise to anyone. This is their Marine Hyaluronics. This is amazing. I don't think at first, my favourite hyaluronic acid was Timeless, but I think this has took over. And because just how easy it is to get, this is available on like Cult, Decium, ASOS now do it. There's so many stockers that now stock The Ordinary, and this is honestly amazing. So I'm not sure if you're aware, but they still have they've got the hyaluronic acid B5 serum. Now, when I did purchase that was last year or so. When I'd put it on, I just felt like it was just lathering up. For some strange reason, it'd like foam up on my skin, and for anyone who knows me knows I hate anything that lathers or foams on the skin. So I'll be honest, I've still got a full bottle of it. I just didn't like it. Now, Brandon, the founder of Decium, has since took on board feedback and took everything into consideration and produced Marine Hyaluronics. So Marine Hyaluronics is £5.90 I think. Again, so affordable and so reasonable with price. And this literally is amazing. Like, it's probably the best hyaluronic acid I've ever used. So there's a tiny little bit left so I can show you how exactly. It's just like water. It's so runny, but so lightweight. You can just put it on your skin and it'll just go and soaks in straight away. It's amazing. So it looks like this. And you can see how it's just literally like water. It's such a good product that I think I'll always be obsessed with this. And for £5.90, you really can't go wrong. I always recommend this for anybody who messages me saying, they want something that's hydrating, but they obviously are on a budget. This is perfect. I would always use this after toning again, but then I would use other serums afterwards. So maybe Elemis Pro Definition Facial Oil, or Estee Lauder of an evening. So this will always work with any products. I just really enjoy it so much, and I just don't think you can beat The Ordinary in terms of value for money. And if the product works, it really does work, and it is value for money. So definitely will be repurchasing this. You do get 30ml of product, and I love the whole idea. I love the pipette, so you control how much product you're using. And again, I'll just gently pass it in my hands and put it on. The only downfall about this, which is tiny, is just the smell. It just smells a little bit strange, but it's not. It's very light. It's not overpowering where you put it on and you're ready to be sick. It's just a strange smell. That's the only way I can describe it. But apart from that, for £5.90, can you really complain? It's just such an amazing product. But that's all for all me empties for this month. So thank you all for watching. What I will do, I'll do more empties later on in the next couple upcoming months, just of products again, what I like and what I'm not going to be repurchasing. But thank you all for watching and subscribing, hopefully, and I hope you'll all stay around for my next video. So thank you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.